Hey there, welcome to Module 2 of Badass List Building. I'm excited that you made it through Module 1 and you covered the basics. Now, here in Module 2, we're talking about creating a stellar lead magnet, creating a freebie that people will gladly give you their email for and kind of that will perform well. But also, we're going to talk about kind of getting them in the door, but also will help to move them forward once they're on your list. Because again, you don't want to simply get people on your list and then not serve them. You want to make sure that the freebie you create actually moves them forward in their journey to help them potentially want to move further with you. So we're going to talk about all of that here. Now, we're going to have a couple lessons in lesson 2 and lesson 3 before that are kind of foundational before we dive into the different kinds of lead magnets. So in lesson 2, we're going to talk about what makes for a great lead magnet. What are kind of the characteristics and what should you be thinking about in creating a lead magnet? Then in lesson 3, we're going to talk about how many lead magnets should you have. Should you be thinking I'm creating one and I'm done? Should I be creating 50, 100? We're going to talk about that in lesson 3. Then starting in lesson 4, we're going to dive into specific types of lead magnets, and we're going to talk about different types. And kind of when you think about it, there's kind of 4 big categories we're going to talk about, and each one has its own lesson. We'll talk about PDF lead magnets, the typical thing that you download that's something that someone could print out. We'll also talk about tools and templates, so things that are kind of more interactive, that are helping people do things, solve a problem, etc. We'll talk about mini courses, whether video or audio. And then we have a quick lesson at the end about quizzes and where does a quiz fit in. Now, I want to be clear. That's not a lesson that's about how to create a quiz. That's a big topic. But because a lot of people talk about quizzes in the context of list building, we wanted to cover it as something you could think about. So that's what you've got in store in this module. Go ahead, dive into lesson 2, where we're going to talk about kind of what are the elements of a stellar lead magnet. So I'll see you in lesson 2.